You guys, I am telling you this so that you don't dare come close to repeating this mistake.
A girl when I lived in Orlando who very much wanted to be with me, and I only enjoyed the physical aspects of our relationship. I wasn't really that into her personality. To put it, looking for somewhere to call home sometimes.
Was she like a 8 on the outside and like a 4 on the inside and kind of?
So I don't want to be mean, so I'm gonna choose to be nice here. I was not significantly attracted to her, but that wasn't really my main focus. She was available. And that was what was most important to me at that moment in my life. Whereas she very much enjoyed me. She wanted a relationship. And I just, every time we would get together, I have to be like, you know that this isn't going anywhere. And after a while, thank God she started to respect herself more. Decided that it wasn't a good thing for her to continue to see me and talk to me, and good for her. I'm glad that she did that. But then like when I was living in DC, I was with a girl for a while who I very much wanted to be in a relationship with. We were hooking up and we talked all the time. We were really good friends, and always I'd be like, what, can we just date? Like, please, like, just like, will you date me? Like, let's make this more, and never wanted to do that. I got to a point where I was like, all right, well, I wanted more out of this. It's obvious you don't. I'm already like, I'm leaving town soon. So like, I'm sorry, but like, I can't like do this anymore. So I'm just going to stop talking to you. And then suddenly she's like, oh no, but I love you. Like, I want to be, and I was like, oh, well, you waited a little while too long on that one. So.
Oh, wow. She's like, wait, I'm going to lose all my benefits.
So I don't think dating before you're in college is worth it at all.
I would agree with that.
I don't think there's any value.
The dumbest thing possible.
Like, because it's not going to do anything really good for you, and you're just going to get hurt because, like, I'm sorry, you might think you're going to end up together in the end, like, especially in middle school, I guarantee you're not going to end up together. Guarantee. And then like high school, like recognize that, like, drop your main character syndrome. Like, you are not the main character of a love story. You are a normal person, and 95% of the time, the high school sweetheart thing isn't going to happen. So just wait. If you guys are into each other, be friends, hang out. If it's meant to be, you'll still be into each other when it's appropriate for you to like dive into that. But
so on main character syndrome, I remember distinctly, and you guys, I am telling you this so that you don't dare come close to repeating this mistake. And maybe you can empathize. So back when we were in middle school, maybe getting close, or early high school even, a book series called Twilight was very popular.
It's my wife's favorite movie series.
Ow, they're like mid at best. Anyways.
I hate it every time she turns on. I hear from the other room, and I go, son of a, oh, not again.
Oh man. So with Twilight, I was such an introverted kid that I would go and read these books and I'd see the character traits of Edward Cullen and Jacob, and I'm like, okay, so, you know, all these girls are swooning around, you know, both of these guys, Team Edward, Team Jacob was developing. So I'm like, okay, so this is what girls like. And then, well, as you know, I would try and emulate those personality traits.
So cringy.
It is so cringy, and it is like when you play it out as a real human being, you seem like a sociopath almost. So guys, if you're reading a book and it has a love story in it, good God, do not try and emulate.
It is fiction.
Those characters are like.
It is all fiction. Keep in mind, it is a work of fiction. The women are, all right, so you got to keep this in mind. Women are approaching these books with open because they're safe. Women do not approach men open because they are not safe.
That's such a good point. That's a great point.
So, you know how all these women read these smut books with, like, you know, whips and chains and all of this stuff? It's because they're safe in that environment. They don't have to worry about anything bad happening, because if they start to not feel safe, all they have to do is close the book.
Facts.
If you, as a man, go up and talk to a woman the way that Christian Grey talks to a woman and 50 Shades of Grey, he's going to call the police. And if she doesn't, there's some serious baggage involved that probably needs to be unpacked before any relationship gets started.
What?
There's some very serious trauma in her past that needs to be unpacked.